This probably isn't going to be a super popular opinion, but I think that data mining and concept art have become an overall net negative for the gaming community. To clarify, I'm not saying that concept art being released or game secrets being discovered are bad things. In many cases, they can offer additional insight into early ideas that developers may not have been able to fully explore. One of the best examples may be that of Vault 120, an underwater vault in Fallout 4 that would have featured a standoff with a giant psychic squid. What I am saying is that in many cases, peoples will look at this cut content and begin speaking out against studios that they've made the wrong decision. An argument that doesn't really have a conclusion because the fan base doesn't have an active voice in the development of most games. Data mining can have the same outcome, with some players seeing cut or unfinished content as further proof that development studios don't listen to the desires of their fan base. Another example from Fallout 4 being perhaps that the most popular weapon in the entire series, the Chinese assault rifle, does exist untextured in the game files, but was not included in the final version of the game. You may have noticed that I'm saying some or can. These are all very passive words. The reason for that is because while the majority of data mined or cut content is met with positive interest, the instances where it creates a negative response has this very strange outcome, mostly due to just how benign it is compared to other gaming controversies. It's the little things that are easily forgotten, and that over time build up into a much bigger sense of frustration with the gaming industry or specific developers. Much in the same way that comparatively poor quality writing or gameplay can create the same frustration, so too can the feeling of dissatisfaction when it comes to what was left out of the final version of a game. Like I said, it's a little thing that can grow into a bigger issue, and there isn't really a realistic way to prevent it from happening. I think the main issue is that a lot of people look at video games with a mindset of scarcity, believing that unless a game fully lives up to every one of their expectations, it's a waste of time and resources. With the price of just about everything becoming more and more expensive every year, it's an understandable concern, but one that I fear is often exacerbated by factors that don't really have anything to do with the quality of games themselves. Be that cut content or bad faith arguments about data points such as woke writing or subjective player numbers. This isn't a problem that I think has a solution one way or the other, mostly because of how minor it is. It's just something that's been on my mind for a while. I love the beauty of concept art and how it can inspire other creative individuals, and I love learning more about game development when data miners discover new and interesting things. I just hope that more people can enjoy looking down the road not traveled while finding satisfaction on the road that they're on. Like and follow for more and check @followertoshi on all other socials.